Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Chase. Welcome back to a brand new video, and I just want to thank you guys for the intense amount of support that we've seen on the channel recently. I just got back into Siege this season for once and for all, and I'm genuinely having so much fun doing it, and it helps even more that we're finally getting the YouTube channel back up and going. But today we're going to be bringing back an old series that I used to do called Saturday Q&A. It's essentially a series where you send in your questions and then I answer them. They can be anything related to anything. So basically, if you've seen Get Answered by Get Flanked or Sunday Mailbox by Matimio, that's what it is. I'm ripping them off, I'm not gonna lie. So if you want to submit a question to be in the next Saturday Q&A video, essentially all you have to do is go over to the Discord and put it in the chat. If that's not possible, of course, you can put it down below in the comment section with hashtag Q&A. This is a series that I always love doing because it's a way to communicate with you guys and, let you guys know a little bit more about me or some things about video games. So yeah, let's jump right into this. So the first question comes from Peyton, and he asks, what operator do you want to get a rework the most and why? There's two operators that I genuinely do want to get reworks, and I potentially see them happening in the future, and that is Fuse and Blackbeard. I think we can all agree that Fuse is by far not the greatest operator in Rainbow Six Siege, and that the maps just don't support the way he plays. I've seen a lot of people suggest, maybe a speed buff to him, but I don't think that would fix anything, and, the recent buff that they gave to him, where they gave him 4 of his cluster charges instead of 3, really just, ups the amount of useless gadgets by 1. I've seen people recommend, making it throwable or launchable, as well as even going as far to say that it should be able to go through reinforced walls. I really don't care what they do with Fuse. I really just want them to make him better in somewhat shape or form. I feel like he has tons of potential, especially with the current meta being heavy utility dump, but he just isn't that great in execution. As for Blackbeard, I think it's much easier to say what the issue is with him, as well as say how you would rework him. Obviously, the biggest thing about Blackbeard and the reason why, it's so hard for Ubisoft to balance him out is it's the fact that he literally counters the thing that fuels the game, the one-shot headshot mechanic. The bulletproof shield is somewhat terrible, but also somewhat broken. It's just really hard to explain. At least he's not what he was when he was first released. That 800 HP shield was absolutely ridiculous. I've actually seen a lot of people recommend an idea where maybe make it to where Blackbeard's bulletproof shield is kind of like a mirror that you put on a window. I think that would be cool. However, that becomes extremely situational. I can only think of one time that you'd use it, and that would be on Coastline. I don't know. Let me know down below in the comment section what you guys would do to Blackbeard. But I think we will be seeing a rework with him coming soon, because Ubisoft has said that they're going to take some time during Season 4 to rework an operator that has given them trouble in the past. The next question comes from Pineapple Sandals, and he asks, what inspired you to start YouTube and what's your favorite color? Okay, so we got a 2-in-1 question. I'm just going to get it out of the way. My favorite color is purple. I absolutely love purple. It is just, for some reason, amazing to me, as well as the fact that it represents royalty. Basically, what inspired me to start YouTube was really that I've just been kind of around YouTube since a young age. When YouTube first came out, I was around 6 or 7 years old. My brother at the time was around 15 to 16, and he quickly introduced me to YouTube, and we would watch Smosh and Shane Dawson and stuff like that all the time at a young age. I absolutely fell in love with the platform. I saw tons of potential in it, even at a young age, and I wanted to make videos for it even before it was, a way to make decent money. I'd say what really got me into making YouTube videos, though, was the Smith Plays. He was a zombies YouTuber back then. He's not a zombies YouTuber anymore, which sucks. But if you know, I actually started out making zombies videos, and then I quickly transitioned to some other games and then trying out some other things. And then I ended up finding my love for Rainbow Six Siege. So yeah, if the Smith Plays is out there and somehow he's watching this, I love you, Patrick. You got me into, YouTube. The next question comes from Twells, and he asks, do you think Ace is balanced where he is now, or does he need a nerf? This is a really tough question. I really like Ace a lot, but I will admit that he doesn't need the smoke grenades. It's kind of one of those situations where Ace can be anything he wants to right now, and that just shouldn't exist in Siege. That's why, Mozzie got his super shorty removed. That's why IQ had her grenades removed all the way back, however long ago that was. He can support himself completely fine without having anyone to help him, and that's the issue here. I think he's a little bit better than balanced. I'm not saying he's broken. I'm not saying he's overpowered or anything like that. Just literally take the smoke grenades off of him, give him like a claymore or something, and he's perfectly balanced right there. Not gonna lie, though, I've had tons of fun playing with Ace this season. He's genuinely one of my favorite operators that they've added to the game in a very, very long time. I wish he would just get better cosmetics. His cosmetics are absolutely atrocious. I hate the way he looks with that thing on his face. The next question comes from Tyrant, and they ask, did Ubisoft nerf Mozzie a little too harsh to make him less relevant to this season because of the removal of the Super Shorty shotgun? I'm just going to tell you, we already kind of just talked about this. No, they didn't nerf him too harsh. He just hasn't really been meta. With his Super Shorty, Mozzie really possessed so much utility that he could do whatever he wanted. Nitro Cell, Super Shorty, you know, he could make any hole he wanted for the team. You didn't need to bring someone that could make rotations. And then with Mute being so meta the last couple seasons and kind of keep on snowballing into what he is now, Mumo was a very strong strategy. For those who don't know what Mumo is, it was what people called Mute and Mozzie together. That way you could basically have 3 drones no matter what, making Mozzie essentially a better Valkyrie because, you know, once again, Super Shorty, better guns, same Nitro Cell, and then better cams. Now it's a whole lot more of a risk to take Mozzie, and there's not really a reason to at the moment. Do I think Mozzie's still an outstanding operator? For sure. I think he is genuinely one of the most overlooked defenders in the game. But saying that, you know, Ubisoft nerfed him a little bit too harsh, I think is a little bit of an overstep. The final question we're going to be answering is from I'm Just Relax, and we're going to be talking about the Tachanka leaks. So if you don't want the Tachanka rework leak, whatever that may be, you know, spoiled for you, skip to the end. Just skip to the end now. It's okay. I apologize. I'm Just Relax asks, is Tachanka rework looking overpowered? Yeah, that's really just the easiest way to say it. We're gonna look at this real quick. All right. He has an LMG which does have a much slower fire rate than Maestro's, but it still has so many bullets in it. I was informed today that he's gonna be able to withstand much like a Zofia would, which is absolutely bonkers. Like, what the heck? And then I was informed today as well that he was gonna have 10 incendiary grenades. I don't know if any of this is true because it's all leaks, so take it with a sugar coat. But if that's true, with 10 of those incendiary grenades, he's going to be bonkers. He's going to be off the walls. He's going to be ran 24/7. It's going to be ridiculous. Apparently, they were going to last, like, I can't remember. It was, like, close to 6 seconds. So that's a whole minute that, you know, Tachanka can block off an entry point to the objective. That's overpowered. That's a Goyo on crack, if you didn't know, because Goyo, people were mad, could block off an entrance to the objective for like 30 seconds. To put it short, yeah, I think he's going to be overpowered, but does he deserve it? For sure. I mean, it's going to be a funny meme, and he deserves it after all those years of just being mistreated by the developers. Keep in mind that what I just talked about was just a little bit of a brief explanation, and it is a leak, and I was just told about it today, so it could be completely false. I haven't done any research myself because I don't really like looking into leaks anymore. So yeah, that was the first episode of Saturday Q&A. Welcome back to the series, guys. Thank you so much for the support that we've had recently. Be sure to follow my Twitch with a link down below in the description, as well as my Twitter, social medias, whatever that may be. Join the Discord as well with link down below in the description. There are tons of people over there just willing to talk to you guys about Siege, anything that may be. It's also a great way to keep up with the channel and just everything that I'm going to be talking about or posting. Also, be sure to keep in mind that if you want your comment featured in next week's video, remember to use hashtag Q&A down below in the comment section, or go over and join the Discord and put it on there. That's probably the best way to do it. I'm going to try to reward Discord members all the time through videos now. But yeah, I will see you guys later. Peace.